What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scratch Golf Performance. And if you haven't seen, which I'm pretty sure you have, Rory just won his second Masters tournament, and it's his back-to-back Masters tournament win. So huge congrats to Rory. I'm not the biggest fan of Rory, only because my boy Sam Burns was in the running on Sunday and he kind of fell behind, but nonetheless, congratulations to Rory. What I am a fan of is how Rory trains for golf. He is not training like a timid, soft golfer. He's training like an athlete. He's doing speed training, he's doing strength training, he's doing power training, he's doing all the things that you need to get stronger and more powerful for golf. So we're gonna go over some of his training today. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. So this first video is from the DP World Tour. It's from 2022, but it's a good video that highlights exactly how Rory trains. Some things might have changed in 4 years, but from other videos that I've seen, this is how he still trains. He trains full body, he trains push, he trains pull, he trains legs, he trains power output, and even in this video, he's training some hypertrophy isolated movements. So in this video, we're starting off with a dumbbell incline press. This is a really good movement for upper body push. Obviously the barbell can sometimes bring shoulder impingements, so it's good for pro athletes to train with dumbbells. Then he's doing a leg. He's doing an elevated, front foot elevated split squat. Really good one for range of motion. He's keeping good posture, and he's doing his unilateral pull right here. He's doing a single arm dumbbell row. This is what you see bodybuilders do, but he's not training like a bodybuilder. He's training like an athlete. He's training unilateral in conjunction with his push, and he's moving some weight, getting a really good stretch at the bottom there, getting some good range of motion. Here he's doing dumbbell bicep curls. He's even doing a seated dumbbell bicep curl to take the momentum out of the movement. Okay, you can be an athlete, a pro athlete at that, and still train movements to make you look good. Right now he's contrasting that with a dumbbell skull crusher. All of these golf instructors, you would never see these Instagram influencing golf instructors telling golfers to train like this. They are telling you to train the trendy cable rotation, all this junk that's not going to get anybody better at golf. And Rory is showing you that right here. He is at the top of his game, winning majors, training like an athlete. He's doing his plyometrics. He's doing jump squats right here, right? Getting nice and deep, exploding at the top. My goal is to get golfers away from the passive, timid training that you see a lot of trainers do. Now, to their credit, these guys are already making millions of dollars. They're at the top of their game. They have a long season. They don't want to train, you know, intense all the time, but you don't want to avoid these things either. Like he's about to do a wide grip barbell RDL. All right, notice how his back is flat. He's pushing the hips back. He's got a slight bend in the knees. Perfect form from a professional golfer right here. He's doing a great job. All right, back flat, checking his form. He clearly knows what he's doing. He's also training to sustain and training to be better. He only recently got injured, and he's been playing golf for how long? You can't avoid injuries, but these movements are going to prevent injury. They're going to make you stronger. They're going to build resilience. Right here, he's doing barbell squats. He's going lighter weight. He's doing a burnout. Hopefully that's at the end of his session and not the beginning of his session, but he's doing barbell compound lifts. And that is one thing that you don't see a whole lot of golfers doing. So props to Rory for training like an athlete and not being scared of moving weight. So next we're gonna go to Instagram. The accounts obviously will be on here. I'll try and tag them down below the best I can. This is more of Rory and his power output training. So there's a difference between strength training and hypertrophy training and power training. Hypertrophy training is obviously what we associate with the bodybuilders. Lots of reps, going to or close to failure. That's really good for golfers in the off season. So when all your tournaments are done, you're taking a break from golf. Hypertrophy training is really good to build a bigger muscle, because if we can have a bigger muscle, we can have a stronger muscle. It's just like having a bigger engine in the car means you have more horsepower. Bigger muscles associated with hypertrophy. Strength training, that's my 5 reps and under. I'm moving a lot of weight with maximal force. All right, this is nervous system recruitment, body coordination. This is good for the peak of the off season, right before you go in season. All right, And then we have power training. That's moving lighter loads as fast as we can. So we're focused on velocity. He's doing a trap bar deadlift. He could obviously do more than that, but he's not, but he's contrasting it with box jumps. All right, he's doing a rotational med ball slam. He's doing his dumbbell bench press, and then he's doing an explosive upper body movement right there. So let's go back to that. This is a really good movement. I've used this with my athletes. This is a movement that you can work instead of maybe like a clean or a jerk or push jerk, you know, a lot of overhead stuff. This is a good movement for you to work on upper body explosiveness. All right, now we're going to our next account. He's doing a dumbbell box jump. You know, I've done that in one of my other videos. I can link it up below. But he's doing the same chest pass. He's doing box jumps. He's moving explosively and fast like an athlete. This video is from 2016, but it doesn't matter. He's been a pro for longer than that. He's doing a 2-rep max on back squats. He's got really good form. Rory's a shorter athlete, so he's got good levers to perform this back squat, but that's the strength training part. And that strength training is going to increase your power output, and then power training is going to increase more of your power output. You know, there's a science and a methodology behind this, and Rory is utilizing the best training methods to make him a better athlete. You know, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you somebody like Tommy Fleetwood. Here we go right here. This is a dumbbell row cable push. Like, this stuff is good for what it's meant for, which is maintaining and specifically working on the stability and specifically working on ranges of motion. Like, that stuff needs to be done separately from the training that Rory's doing. And I'm guarantee you Rory's doing those things, you know, but that is more of a warm-up before a golf tournament. That's not training strength and power and hypertrophy. That is pretty much a warm-up. And what all these golf influencers are telling you is you need to do these things to get better at golf. Not really. You know, you can train bench, squat, deadlift, RDLs, train like a bodybuilder, just apply it to golf and then be a better golfer. You don't have to train like that all the time. And that's the point of this channel, is to get you to actually make gains in strength and power rather than going through the motions of golf training and not make any improvements. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to train like this and you want to train like an athlete, there's a free 8-week strength and power golf training cycle on my page. I'll put a link up here. You can go check it out, follow along. We're doing a lot of similar movements to what you just saw Rory do in this video, but I want to differentiate the golf specific training and the strength and power training that's going to ultimately help you be better at golf. And then not only to be better at golf, but to help you be a healthy person, you know, being able to lift things and being able to run and play with your kids and be in shape. That's the point of this channel. Comment down below what type of training that you're doing right now to get better at golf or whatever sport or activity that you enjoy doing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.